Okay, this exercise is a two-leg unweighted back extension. As all of those qualifiers imply, you can progress this exercise to work on a single leg. You can also add extra weight, but we're going to start with this version, which is just body weight, working with both legs. So you have both halves of the back are able to help you out because you've got both legs propped in the machine. This is a back extension machine. It's also called a Roman chair. If you're seeing this exercise in your program, it means that either we're working out together and you're using mine, or you've got your own and we've already talked about it. You can get these really cheap. I got this one on Craigslist for like 40 bucks because it's not a very nice one, but it does get the job done. So you can see I've got a bunch of stuff stacked on the back of it here. With these long ones like this, you want to put some kind of weight on the back of the Roman chair, or else it might tip on you as you're doing the back extension. And then also I've got some buckets here so that I can prop my feet against them, and you'll see why in a second. So you get your hips up over these pads here, and you want the front of your hips past the top of the pads, and then you're coming down into this position. You can see the back of my calf is braced against this rubber round thing here, and then I've got these buckets propped up here so that I can push my feet into them, which is going to really help me. Otherwise I tend to slide if there's nothing to brace my toes against. So for this version of the back extension, we're going to start in a fully rounded position. So in this sense it mimics the Jefferson curl in that we are training strength through spinal flexion, although we're going into, it's a different variation. The body position is a little different, but it's slightly analogous to the Jefferson curl in the same way that the seated good morning is slightly analogous to the Romanian deadlift. So you might see all four of these back exercises in your program at one point or another. So hands behind the head, you're in this fully flexed, hanging over position, and from there you're just going to roll up until you're in this nice long line. Hold this position at the top for a moment, and then you're going to curl down same way you would in the J curl. All the way over. Make sure that your hips are high enough up on these pads that you can be in a fully flexed position. And then once again, roll up, over. I'll show one more. From the bottom here, I'm thinking of beginning the movement at the base of the spine and trying to sequentially roll up all the way. And now I begin the movement at the top of the head. I'm trying to sequentially roll down all the way. And then once again, sequentially roll up. So that is your back extension, two-leg back extension, unweighted. The number of sets and reps and the way that you progress will be specified in your program. For everybody, we start with just body weight as resistance with no external load. Make sure that everything is fine and groovy in that situation. And then we start, and then from there we would go to a one-leg version. As much as possible, I prefer working with the body weight as resistance. So if we can scale something up by just going to one leg, then we do that. And then from there, if you continue to progress, we'll start to add external load. So if you have any questions, hit me up in the comments section of your workout on TrueCoach, and have fun.